Okay. Here we go. Just gotta wait for this to update on YouTube. Okay. Alright, it works. Just gotta send this to everyone now. To Twitter first. Because, have to do it. And, there we go. Send it to people on Facebook. Wait, yeah, here we go. Okay. Net to my cousin Relay. Uncle Dave and the boys. To my other cousin Grayson. And here we go for my grandparents as well. Sorry guys. I have to do all this, right? So anyways, there we go. And going to Facebook though. Send it to my friend and my other cousin Corey. And there we go. Now I can begin. So, intro time. Boom! Alright, we have welcome to Haydogamg to see this talk show now. Welcome everyone and oh my gosh, I don't know where to start guys because last night's show from Unknown Character Mystery was the biggest episode ever. A back-to-back 7 episodes. And now I'm interviewing everyone from that show. And so, come on, right? This is good. Oh my gosh, this is going to be an amazing part of the show. So, let's begin with the first part of it. Let's go to Chameleon. Okay, Haydogamg. So, you got the present day me here. What do you want? Because all I want is, to take you down. And, well, yeah, basically, what the heck do you want, man? What do you want? Haydogamg. Well, Chameleon, what I want is to discuss what your plans are, for this whole futuristic other timeline part, because we did have a bit of a setback through the whole back-to-back episodes last night, and I mean I'm glad you took care of Blackheart, but yet when I went back in time time, 1 hour before that, I basically saved in the whole timeline. So my main question to you is, how did you actually bring your black heart back? We just want to know what you're up to. Fair enough, Haydogamg. But I don't really know what to think on that part, because unleashing Blackheart on you all was hilarious. You guys might think it was a practical, scary joke, but unleashing Blackheart like that before you fix the timeline was just awesome. But now, to really think about it, I didn't really have the heart key. That's the thing. So, yeah. Oh, what? How do I get the applause or laughing now because I didn't use the key? You guys are crazy because, come on. I'm a chameleon. I can become anyone I want. And not to mention, last year, I became Nathan Drake or Max, whoever you want to call him now. I became him for a full day. So. Oh, so now you guys laugh. Come on. But anyways, there's not really much to say in Haydogamg. I just found a solution to unlocking Blackheart's power within the darkness of a cave. And basically, I brought him back. And I was the only one that had the light bullet to actually stop him if he got out of hand. And when I saw everyone going around, come on. It was a joke. Really? So, basically what you're trying to say is, you had him in the palm of your hand this whole time. To think you would actually bring him back is insane. Come on, man. Why did you do that anyways? You know what? I don't want to know. Because you can just go now. We can continue on with another person for the talk show. So let's just get this going, right? Come on. Okay. Anyways, guys, that's it for Chameleon. Well, present day Chameleon. And let's just get back into it. Let's go to Roman. So what's going on, buddy? Oh, shoot. As you may know, Haydogamg, I'm grateful that I'm back. But you know, everyone from that episode, or the back-to-back episodes, was crazy. I mean, I'm hiding all the pain inside for a reason, because I want to be a man of hope. Really? You guys laugh at that? Because look at the predicament that we were in. I was the only one keeping it together through the whole thing. When you went to the future at Haydogamg, I didn't even fight, not once, against any of those creeps. I had no power. I had no say. I just had my wits on me. And knowingly that when things got tough, when Chameleon brought Blackheart in, we didn't even know what to do. But yet I kept my cool. And I knew you were gonna come back soon.
Just do it!
Do what? Well, okay. Look, for me to actually explain this, well, it doesn't really matter. Just ask away, Haydogamg. Well, okay then, Roman. I'll ask it. How in the world did you even keep it together? Like, not just that part. Like, how did you even figure out what was even gonna happen? And basically, the biggest question is, how did you well, I'm not sure if you knew this part, but how did you know that Blackheart was about to come back? Like, that was crazy. You know? But, yeah. Well, if you really want to know all that, fine. First off, I kinda had a sneaky suspicion that Chameleon wasn't really dead. I knew he was gonna come back eventually. And plus, Blackheart created Chameleon for a reason. I didn't really know it at the time, but basically I kind of had a suspicion with the key gone and a Mistress Heart's clutches. There's always a way for a villain to come back. And I just had a sneaky suspicion for Blackheart. But you know, everything else, it doesn't matter what I knew or how I knew it. It was just gonna come back to bite us in the ass anyway. So. Oh, haha, guys. Like, you really want to know all that. But you know, it really doesn't matter. If you want to know more about that, then let's just bring in Psycho and Celia. Not our Psycho and Celia, the clone Psycho and Celia. Because he was a bit more intrigued with the time travel stuff and, well, you know. It's It's just all about that, you know? You make a good point, Roman. I mean, yeah, it's a good point. Okay, guys, well, let's continue on. Okay, so we just got some information from Roman. Now we should actually bring in someone else. But we're not going to talk to the clone of Psychoncilia yet. We are going to be talking to our very own that suspected a few things to go wrong from the get-go. Let's bring in Max. That wasn't supposed to happen, and neither was that. Let's put that back on. And there we go. Well, it's good to be back in Haydogamg, and this is like a lot more fun than I thought because, you know, it's me again, so I mean, you could call me Nathan Drake or Max or whatever, but my real name is Max. But here's some information before you ask it. I mean, I knew about it the whole time. I wasn't certain, but I knew about it. Because back when we were in Barrie a year ago, I suspected that unknown character mystery was doing something wrong. But then back in Barrie again, about 7 months ago now, or 9 months ago, I had a suspicion when Mistress Hart finally showed up that unknown character of mystery was going to betray us again. Roman even said it back in that episode, like, it doesn't matter what we do or how we do it, it was just going to happen naturally anyways. So, I answered a few things before you even asked it, but what is your most top question that you really want to know? Well, you certainly brought up a lot, but you know, I think the most thing that I want to ask is when did you actually first suspect either unknown character mystery who could have betrayed us but didn't, or let's see, besides that, what would you have thought of the future if I didn't go to the future in the first place to actually prevent everything? Did you ever think about that? You know, I kind of expected a question like that as well. Thing is, though, in Haydogamg, I suspected an unknown character mystery to betray us right when we were there with Wade and when we were there with Mistress Hart. I kind of suspected unknown character mystery when he took that beating. I thought he was gonna betray us that whole time, and he said something along the lines that he had information there, but how could we have known? It's like we didn't even know the truth about unknown character mystery until what we figured out when he first took out Blackheart from about 2 years ago. When we took on Blackheart 2 years ago, when we gave unknown character mystery the hero sword to finally put him down forever, I thought that was it. I thought that was it. We were done with all this. But no, there was something else. Then when Red Man, Massacre, Mercenary, he came back, and then we found out about this other name called Wade. We haven't even seen this guy's fully face yet. We only see him behind a mask or behind Red Man. So it's been me, Roman, and Psycho and Celia that have figured out who or what Wade is, but we almost got a glimpse of his face thanks to unknown character mystery. But we don't have the full-fledged part about it. You know, I think that's it for me, don't you think? Oh, wait, what? You know, I do think you have a point there, Max, because, I don't really know much about unknown character mystery's full background yet. Knowing that he came to us out of the blue 2-3 years ago. And now that we're getting back into the act and everything, every arc has a new twist, a new turn. And from what we did last night, from what we saw of what was possible last night, now we have to track down Wade, for sure. I have to confront him, whoever this guy is. I got a feeling, though, I've heard this codename Wade before. But then again, who knows who this guy is? Because it doesn't really matter what we know or who we know about Wade. We'll find him eventually. And so what? If this futuristic part of us comes true, that that I vanish or something, and I die in the future, so be it. I don't want to fix that timeline. If the space and time continuum wants me to be that version of myself, I don't want you guys to save me or put your life at risk. Because whatever we do from now on to form and concrete the timeline that we have in the future, it should be happening, don't you think? You have a very good point there, Hito Game. I didn't even think about that. But you know, we can't let you die or let you vanish. We know this. But, yeah. What I feel about it, I don't know, man. Like, it's interesting. But you know, I think that does it for me, Hito Game. Because I think Massacre wants to talk now. So let's let him decide what this could be. Don't you think? So I think that's it. What do you say, Massacre? Okay, I believe you have a very good point. Thanks, Max. See you in the next part of the series or whatever. You know, just go, man. Massacre. What in the world? It can't be you. There's no way. It's impossible for you to do this again. Don't you think, guys? You look more mad than before. Anyways, let's do this, guys. You know, so, you finally want me back on the show. How very interesting. I don't know what you want me to say. Because all I want is you dead. You know, Hito Game. Besides, it doesn't matter what you say or do for me or to me. I won't change my ways at all. Besides, it doesn't even matter. I don't have a care in the world, you freak. And besides, if it says in the future that I kill you in the future, I'm happy. It really doesn't matter. It's just a few years to go and then you're dead, Hito Game. So, what's your question? Wow, that's a bold statement there, I guess. I'm kind of speechless now, Massacre, but I'll give it a whirl, okay? So, present day Massacre. I don't know how you're alive, but from what I found out about time travel, you are alive somehow. I just want to know, how the hell are you alive? Because you are the creepiest person that the Halo Squad has ever gone up against. And got to think of it, ever since Slenderman showed up for that brief one episode a couple of years ago, and since Blackheart was killed, you vanished somehow. But I heard you perished as well. So my biggest question of information that I want to know is, how did you even come back to life? You really want to ask me that, Haydogamg? Well, I can't say much because in the real timeline that we're in right now for the Unknown Character Mystery franchise, I can't really force myself to tell you since the episode would be coming up very shortly. But what I can say is I'm always in the shadows. You fool! I will never answer anything for you. You freak! So, Haydogamg, if you ever think that I'm gonna do something for you, but just answer that one thing, you know I won't. Besides, you are a coward to fight me, Haydogamg! So, there's your answer. Well, that's interesting to know. Okay, let's move on from that because that was deeply disturbing. So, thank you, Massacre. Goodbye. Now let's get on to the actual thing that we have to ask a certain someone. Let's bring in Clone, Psycho, and Celia. So you finally bring me in, eh? Perfect. Besides, since I gave you the Chaos Emerald, well, just as you travel to the future that once, and, well, you sent me away afterwards, I don't know what to say. Besides, I'm just the crazy one, you know? But anyways, ask away, Haydogamg! Fine, I'll just ask. What was your intentment with our Psycho and Celia? I know you're a clone. Do not get me wrong. I just want to know what your intention was truly for what you could be. here's the thing. It doesn't matter what you ask. All my answers will be kind of the same. But anyways, albeit, my intention was to make me and Psycho and Celia whole again. Because, I just think it was nothing personal for you, me, or the original Psycho and Celia. Because here's the truth. Wade might forget about this part, but me, your Psycho and Celia, and Wade are all three heads of one mind. So even you have to wrap your head around this one, because without me, Psycho and Celia would have been dead if it wasn't for me. I'm still the sick part of Psycho and Celia. You don't get it. Every time that Psycho and Celia loses his mind, it's because he's losing memory of me. So, that's your intention. Well, that's a bit disturbing and blunt. But you know what? I'm gonna choose to ignore that. Knowingly that you just gave me the truth, I don't care. I don't care what you say, clone Psycho and Celia. Knowingly that you guys are opposites, clones of each other, it doesn't matter to me. Because if you really want to be whole again, get yourself, Psycho and Celia, and Wade into the same room, and then you guys can merge again. But what would the cost be of this whole thing if all three minds combined into one again? Because we already saw from the future version of yourself, and one possible future, you guys become one pure power of Psycho and Celia. You guys hunted down Blackheart, and you accidentally shoot Roman. Now that's the part that's messed up about this whole thing. Because it's just because of me that I vanished. Never to be seen again in the future. I come back to a certain part of the timeline where you guys kill the Blackheart for a second time. You and the Psycho and Celia are one mind again, and then everything goes to shit. So I don't know what to really think about that. But all I do know is I have to ask this one last part. What would actually happen to you all, of you, Clonus and Psycho and Celia, and the regular Psycho and Celia, and this Wade person that I still haven't met? What would happen if you guys merge your body, soul, and mind all into one? What would it be if you guys became a one being again? I'm glad you asked that. Because what would actually happen is actually something beautiful. You know? Like, I mean... it's just something that crossed my mind a few times before. But then I digged into the past of what me, the real Psycho and Celia, and this weighted guy were like. We were the smartest intent being in the world. We were the most untouchable person of all time. And it was amazing being that person. Sure, we had our days of being crazy and whatever, but it was perfect when we were one person. You know? It just doesn't matter. Without me or Psycho and Celia, Wade is weak. That's the real kicker. Me and the real Psycho and Celia, we are the strong suits of him. Without the two of us, he's basically nothing! Well, that does it for me for now. Let's just move on to unknown character mystery, shall we? Okay, you have a good point. We should just move on now. Thanks for that, clone Psycho and Celia. So guys, let's keep this going because this is getting interesting. And by the way, guys, what do you think of it so far? Could comment down below while I do this interaction. So, yeah. So now let's get to unknown character of mystery. Present day unknown character of mystery. Haydogamg. I'm glad I'm back on the show. But seriously, what in the world do you want from me this time? I thought we discussed this in the last part of the talk show. That I gave you all the information that I had. I told you certain parts of it. And now I'm back here again. Why? But I'm just glad to be on the show again. It's because we have to recap on all the stuff that actually happened. And plus, I just want to give some information, you know? So, yeah. Basically, the first part is, what in the world happened to you guys all that time that I was in the future? I was in the future for an hour. So, what basically happened when you guys sent me to the future for that first part. That's what you want to know? Okay, get ready for a story. Because, boy, this is going to be hard to explain. Basically, what really happened is that a few short minutes after you left Haydogamg, we were in a crossfire. It was me, and Psycho and Celia, clone Psycho and Celia, Max, and Roman. We were just all doing our own thing, talking about what could have been if nothing happened, if we didn't really send you to the future. We knew it was the wrong thing to do. So, it was the stupidest thing that we did. But you got some information out of that, so which is good. So basically, thing is, I was terrified when you left. Oh, come on, that's not nice. Don't laugh at me. But anyways, guys, it's like, well, it's just basic because of this whole thing that happened there at that moment. We didn't know what to do, but we kept our minds at ease. And plus, since Psycho Celia was asleep for parts of it, but Max got killed by Blackheart when we were ambushed, and I didn't know what was going on at all. We fired all kinds of rounds into the whole thing of Blackheart coming back. Nothing worked on him. We used every kind of thing that we thought of, and basically there was one gunshot that we heard. It echoed right through and past everyone. And we looked around and we saw Chameleon. He shot that light bullet. And it worked. But still, we had to discuss what could have happened if we didn't send you away. But that's all the information I can say, because I don't want any part of this Haydogamg. I'm fine doing this show with you, but giving information that I don't want to give is another thing. But I'm sure Blackheart here will feel differently about that. Fair enough. Unknown character mystery. Okay, let's just get to it. Let's just get to it now. Let's bring in Blackheart. Well. Haydogamg, I finally am on the talk show yet again. Now then, I wonder why you brought me here. Besides, I thought Chameleon told you everything. It's not like it was just a big long story and it was done. I thought he told you every single detail. But I guess I was wrong! I was wrong about it! Damn it. Damn it all! But whatever. Ask your questions. Just ask it. Haydogamg. Okay, Blackheart. Well, this is the present day year, right? Okay, good. Basically, what I have to ask. I did get the information from Chameleon and from everyone else just recently. But now let's get to the heart and soul of it. No pun intended. But anyways, yeah. Basically, Blackheart, all I want to know is your side of the story on how you came back. Now, please answer the question, Blackheart. That's what you want to know? My side of the story on how I got out? Fine, let's do this. First off, after the slice from unknown character of mystery, I began to faint through all darkness. I saw nothing but a big bright light that kept me from glowing with my darkness aura. I tried to consume myself in the darkness, but it was too late. My powers were too weak. And then when I came back a few months later, I was free thanks to ShadowCon. And basically, after ShadowCon released me, I was more than happy. And I went inside the key so I could give ShadowCon the newer power of the Blackheart, so he could be the resurrection of me. Don't you get it? I'm not the Blackheart in the future. It is ShadowCon. I was never supposed to be released from the key. He was supposed to give it to my sister. My sister, Mistress Heart. And when he did in the future, then he began the power outage of Blackheart. And over 3 years, if I remember this correctly, he became the new and improved Blackheart. That's why. In that future, if you ever saw me, I moved differently. I fought harder. So, that's it? Really, Blackheart? That's what happened to you? Damn. Okay. That's really good to know. We're done here, Blackheart. You can go. Psycho and Cilia! Oh my gosh! Guys, let's do it! Psycho and Cilia's here! Well. You talked to my other counterpart, and now I am here. You know, it's crazy. Besides, I'm always insane. So go ahead and hit a game. Just ask the questions. Well then, Psycho and Celia, let's begin. Okay, present day Psycho and Celia. Let's just start off with a basic one. Before I came back and when everything went crazy, what did you really think on the whole thing? I know you kept it together on some parts. You were asleep half the time that I was told. So, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, come on! Are you really that stupid, Psycho and Celia? I mean, I don't get you at all. You're fine at times when you're helping us, but you're just crazy. So basically my true question is, what happened to you right when I left? I'm glad you asked. So basically, here it is. What I really thought about it? I didn't care much. Besides, I never really thought about having a team, you know. Unless I teamed up with you that one time against Venom, and then I heard over around you fought Doctor Doom that one time a few years ago. But for this timeline, oh, I don't know. I coped with it. Me and the other Psycho and Celia merged bodies. It was fine. It was a nightmare. A true nightmare. But then again, I loved it. But I'm gonna fire a question right at you. Before all of this was even possible, time travel, everything. When you went to the future, what did you even see or expect to happen to you? Haydogamg. Wow, Psycho and Celia. You're the first person to actually ask me something. Well, okay, I'll tell you a bit of it. Basically, from when I went to the future, it was the darkest thing I've ever seen. It was almost pitch black. It was dark. It was evil. Unknown character of mystery was messed up. You were even more messed up than I thought. Accidentally killing Roman has set you into that darkness? Really? Like, come on, man. You are one screwed up person. Like, goddamn, you're just insane. But on top of that, I was hiding from Blackheart. I never really saw Blackheart in the future. I never got interactions with him, if that were the case. But what I do remember is when I actually saw Massacre for the first time in that future, it was a bit unsettling for me. Because, well, we all know what Massacre was before he vanished that one time a couple of years ago. And, it was pretty evil, so, whatever. But what I truly think of the future, I didn't like it. At least some of the characters in that future was actually decent enough to spare me. Because Chameleon was after me in the future. Blackheart was after me. Massacre was after me. An unknown character of mystery was after me in the future. So that's it. Psycho and Celia, get out of here. Now, no. It got a bit dark. Oh. You thought the present day me was crazy? Hello? Now you have to interview me. Insane and silly. Oh, what the hell? Oh, come on. I thought I was not gonna be interviewing all of you again. Okay. Insane and Celia. I know parts of you were crazy enough. Despite the accidental kill of Roman the Snake. But also, what truly brought you to the edge and beyond that of the abyss that consumed your darkness. Finally, I got the question. So, what really finished me off to push me over the edge? Well, we didn't see it last night at all. But here it goes. It was just after you left Haydogamg that got me to actually decide. It wasn't that the death of Roman that actually brought me to the edge. I was far gone before that. I killed Mistress Heart in Shadowcon. Mistress Heart actually became a friend of ours, knowing that she was still trying to control us. Knowing that a fragment of her was still alive in the future and in the past. I had to do something. I felt Blackheart coming back. The original Blackheart. So I destroyed the key, but I didn't know it was gonna destroy Mistress Heart. But for some reason, somehow, she stored a part of her darker soul into a stone of some sort. I don't know what it was. But when Chameleon came in again, I gave the stone to him. And that's how he ended up finding the future you. He killed you, took your face, your identity, and then he became the true Chameleon. That's what really pushed me over the edge. Besides the death of Roman, the death of Max after Blackheart shattered him. It was the overwhelming craziness from that truly drove me to absolute madness. Ha 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 ha! I don't like this at all, man. I I gotta go. I'm sorry, buddy. Wow. I never knew from what I did that me vanishing to the future would push him that far. Okay. It's you, the future chameleon. Haydogamg. Present day. Haydogamg. I never knew you were so sentimental. So hopeful for the future. Don't worry. I'm not gonna kill you. It doesn't even have ammo. Does it? I guess it does. Well, now that the gun's jammed. Or something. Yep. Crap. Oh wait, got it. Anyways. Now that a new bullet's in there. It doesn't matter. But basically a Haydogamg. Ask away. Okay. Alright, fine. Future version of chameleon. Tell me something. Something that really means everything. Why the hell did you kill me and steal my identity? Okay? Just answer me that. Well, it wasn't really my intention to actually steal your identity. But, you know, it was my idea to kill you though. I didn't even have to ask an unknown character mystery. The future version of an unknown character mystery that I know of, he put the hit out on you. I just obliged and I did it. I finished you off. You were already worn out from so many battles. You couldn't even get up from bed. You were too weak to actually gather any energy to just fight. That's what happened to you. And you know what? I'm gonna give you this information for free because I feel like it. Thing is, what really broke you to not fight anymore was the death of Max. Do you remember when you first brought him into the series? he went by the name of Nathan Drake, the alias version of him. It was crazy. Okay, I remember that. Yeah. So what about it? The thing was, you got so close to him over the years. And then when you went back to the time 30 minutes after the death of him, you snapped. You lost your mind. You gave up on the Hado squad, broke the team. And well, you went on a rampage to try to find the killer that killed him. But thing is, the future Blackheart killed him. So, that's the trick. There was no real part of Blackheart that was still alive in the key. I only made that story up in the present day me, so I could give you a little hint of a distraction. So, this is the part. This is the part that breaks you, and I steal your identity. This is the death of you. Hello? Uh-oh. Well, that's too bad, future chameleon. I was supposed to tell him that part. Now then, Haydogamg. We can get on with the interview for me. Future unknown character mystery. Holy shit, man. Okay, that's cool. Wow, you're actually here. Saves me the time to do the intro. But anyways, I'll do the intro anyways. Let's talk to future unknown character of mystery. So, anyways, unknown character mystery. Tell me, what broke you to go crazy? Nothing broke me. After the death of Max, Roman, Mistress Hart, thing was, there were two chameleons actually. One of them is dead. The one that that we all killed about a year or so ago. He becomes Unknown X. The chameleon that we have now is the original chameleon. So we have two clones. One is a Psychoincilia clone, and one is the unknown X clone from the chameleon version of him. So basically, it's gonna be it's a bit hard to understand, but once the arc comes up, it will make sense. Haydogamg. So that's it. Now you have to talk to the future Blackheart. See ya. Oh god, future Blackheart. Come on. Alright, let's just get this over with. Here's future Blackheart. Holy crap. So we finally meet present day Haydogamg. Amazing that you finally bring me in. So let's just get this over with. I'll get right to the point. I am the Shadowcon Blackheart, but fully evolved and fully powered up. And it's true that I came into the present day, which is the past for me, and killed Max. But I made a time remnant of myself. I took myself from a different part of the future, powered myself up, and I sent the present day chameleon, which is the past chameleon for me, a message to kill that version of Blackheart. And that sets everyone off to make the decisions to make the timeline complete. So you see, I am the true and new and improved Blackheart. So, if you just think about a Haydogamg, you went back in time by 29 years and 1 hour, right? That doesn't fix everything. I still send a chameleon the message. And eventually, one day soon, I will have my revenge. So, goodbye, Haydogamg. Huh? What just happened? Anyways, that's it, guys. We just went through a lot more than I could handle. Anyways, and thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment, give lots of love. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.